Hey everybody, welcome to the
Alright,
show.
I've been sitting on this take for quite a while. I can
Oh,
no longer
you're
hold
just
it
getting
in.
right in it. Okay.
I can no longer hold it.
No, the audience cannot hear that, Gingy. Let's Andrew right now. Let's both of us mute Gingy's soundboard mutually. Um,
What are you talking about?
oh, you already have it muted.
Yeah, I've muted. Demigloom traumatized me, okay? So I've muted soundboards entirely. After Demigloom, I've vowed to never experience another soundboard again.
Yeah, you see, Gingy and fucking Alex did that to me years ago. Demigloom was making
That
me
was
relive my
glorious.
trauma.
Demigloom has traumatized me in more ways than one.
Ooh.
And it was all soundboard related.
Oh God.
Was
But
Demigloom responsible for me seeing the footage of what the fuck was that guy?
the
Ronnie
guy that
Nut?
blew his face off
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
Facebook stream.
Wait, were you there for
Probably.
that when I saw
Yeah,
that?
I was there because I started laughing.
What?
And
Do you remember who initiated that? Wait, do you not
it
know
was
about
either
Ronnie McNutt?
Jason or,
Gingy?
hey guys, well, I guess that's it. And then he blows his face off with a
Yeah,
shotgun.
it's one of those internet gore videos that's famous where a guy went on Facebook Live and he had like an argument with his girlfriend over the phone, and then he was like, "Well, guys, I guess that's it," and then he blew his head off with a shotgun.
No, I don't think I've seen this.
Oh.
Well, do you? I would not recommend it because it fucked with me for a while.
It fucked with Riley. I seen it when I was like 13, so I was comfortable with it by that point.
I saw it when I was 21 and wasn't comfortable with it.
Well, I've seen more fucked up things on the internet, so it's okay. I watched a man give himself bottom surgery.
What the fuck?
I don't know if that was his plan, but
What, he just like took a knife to his cock and was like,
yeah,
oh,
he just, it was a very dull knife too, so it wasn't working.
my god. Wait, did he cut into it at all, or was it just like
No, he
complete
cut
Okay,
into it.
morbidly, where do
Okay.
you go to even fucking find this?
I don't know, because
Um,
Live Leak is gone. I don't know where you go for nowadays for this shit.
You go to Instagram.
You just hope to find it on Instagram or iFunny at this point.
Instagram Reels is the most traumatizing thing, and we as a society cannot ban TikTok because that means people will all go to Reels, and Reels is a fucked up place.
I mean, people might go to YouTube Shorts.
That's even worse.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, at least YouTube has some sort of moderation. Instagram Reels doesn't. You know
I
how
was
many?
under the sorry.
Go on.
I was under the impression that TikTok was fucking stupid for not selling. But I read into it. It's like maybe not.
I
Like
think it'll
maybe
be fun.
I don't think they're gonna sell. I think unless America reverses their decision, TikTok's gone.
I don't think that it's gonna.
Did
fully
they
go
really
through.
fucking ban it?
Not
Yes.
yet.
Not well. It's passed, but it's the stipulation is TikTok has 9 months to or the company that owns TikTok has 9 months to sell it to an American company, or it's banned.
They've tried doing this like 7 times now, and not a single time has it worked yet. I don't think
But
it's
this
actually
is
gonna ban.
officially passed, Andrew. This is the first time that's happened.
Riley, I took an American politics class for the last 16 weeks. I think I know a thing or two about the government now,
Okay.
and I think we'll be all right. And by we, I mean I, because I watch a lot of TikTok weekly, like probably like 24 hours a week. I'm not gonna lie.
I go on TikTok like once every couple weeks.
My TikTok is right now basically a part-time job on how much time I spend on the app.
That's me with like Discord and Twitter.
But
Yeah, I can't find it.
I have an opinion.
He's just been quietly Googling terrible gore this whole time.
Pretty much.
Hey guys, I guess that's it. That's all you gotta look up. I remember once I seen it was Demigloom's note on Instagram, and it was another one of my friend's notes. And I'm like, that's really weird. Why do they both have the same note? These two do not know each other in the slightest. And then I seen the video again. I'm like, oh, that's where it comes from. That's why Demi
Oh, they
Loomis
both
quoted
had,
it.
well, guys, I guess that's it.
Yeah. And I was so
Do you
confused.
remember what that guy was called?
Ronnie McNutt.
I know that the live stream was 5 hours long, and it was 2 hours into the live stream where he.
Wait, the stream stayed up for 3 more hours
Yeah,
after he
it
blew his
stayed
head
for
off?
3 hours, just kind of going.
Is there full footage? Because I've never seen anything past the initial clip.
I don't know if there's full footage. Maybe.
I think there might be extended footage, because I've heard rumor, there's footage that I've heard exists that I haven't seen. And just fast forward 10 seconds if you don't want to hear something fucking terrible. But apparently, reportedly in the video, maybe more like 20 seconds, by the way, guys. Reportedly in the video, later on, after he blows his head off, the house dog shows up and starts, like, licking up the blood.
Yeah.
That's awful. That's so
Yeah.
fucking morbid.
That's where the poor dog comments come from, because the dog, yuck.
Yeah, it's really gross.
All right, back to the lighter topics at hand.
Yeah, enough about a terrible, brutal suicide filmed live.
I'm gonna shoot myself in the fucking head.
The finale of Big Guy, Little Guy.
Riley, I have something terrible to admit.
What?
My fucking audio on OBS has been recording in the quietest for the last 6 minutes. It's fine, because I'll probably cover over it, assuming that the sync works out exactly how I want.
Yeah,
And
it's
it might
fine.
not be audible.
Worst comes to worst, if it's like too bad, then you can just silence the whole desktop audio for that period and just put in some music.
It's just some regular random.
Well, I mean, like, probably
yeah,
Breath of the Wild music, but
BOT dub. Yeah, it's okay.
I think if you do that, you should be changing the soundtrack dynamically, which you did not do in
I didn't-
whatever video it was.
I didn't do it
Sunshine
for
video.
whatever. Yeah, I didn't do it for Sunshine. I did it most recently, or I guess I used to do it with Super Paper Mario, and then I just haven't done it since. I was lazy with my editing.
Yeah, there was that one session of Super Paper Mario where just like none of the audio got captured. Was it a whole session or was it just an episode?
I don't remember which one it was. Well, whichever one it was, I think it might have been a whole session because I had to do it for an entire place. So, if I'm right, it was a full session. I don't know. Sunshine, or I don't know. Fucking. You know what I do know?
What? What do you know?
I know that I don't get the hype around the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I think that The Legend of Korra outshines it in every single possible way.
This is Andrew's "yes, you are all wrong" moment, like the meme where it's like one guy facing like a crowd of billions. It's like, yes, you are all wrong.
Yes, I don't get it. I've now watched both. I've been rewatching Korra because Korra came out when I was like just getting rid of my TV and watching YouTube 200 hours a week. And I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender when it was going on Nickelodeon or Nicktoons, whichever one it was. Probably Nicktoons by that point, because who the fuck uses Nicktoons? And I watched it, and I don't get the hype for Avatar: The Last Airbender. I like Iroh. I like Zuko. Everything else is mid.
I've only ever watched like episodes I caught on Nickelodeon. It never really gripped me as a kid, but like every clip I've seen has convinced me that it's probably pretty good. I'll probably check both of them out at some point. Well, I'll watch Avatar, and then if I like that, I'll watch Korra, I suppose. But
I think Korra is better in every way, shape, and form. Korra fucking rocks. Love it.
you're saying next the protagonist, the hot chick.
No. Well, fucking Azula's in Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know
She's not the protagonist.
yeah, she's the antagonist, but she's still fucking around a bunch, and so is Ty Lee, and Toph, and Katara.
I've seen a couple things about Azula that almost makes it seem like she's like she's like the Bowser Eggman type villain, where sometimes she plays tennis with the heroes.
No, she's definitely not that.
There was I just saw like a couple out of context things probably, but there was like Aang had her on his glider, and it didn't seem like it was actively hostile.
I don't even know where that would have been. Like, at all.
He probably like saved her from something because good guy
I don't.
Aang.
Touche. You see, this is why Avatar: The Last Airbender actually sucks compared to Korra, because Korra would have just let her die. Korra knows what's up. Korra
Was
gets it.
Zuko like that at all before he became good, or was it an immediate shift?
No, there was some good
Was he a
things
tennis
between.
playing bad guy?
Kinda. He saved Aang once from being captured by a bunch of evil men. Just for shits
See,
and just because he didn't want them to capture the Avatar, he wanted to capture him himself. So he freed Aang so that he could capture him.
that's pretty based.
Um, I'm trying to think what else.
I really like the type of rivalry where it's like I'm a guy who's like not morally right in that I want to kill you specifically. But if other people kill you, that means I don't get to kill you. So if other people want to kill you, they have to go through me.
Yeah, and we can also play ping pong on the side, I guess.
Yeah, we could have a tennis match or two.
Yeah, at least one
Maybe,
or two.
maybe some golf.
And, we could even throw a party together, and I can fuck your shit up.
Yeah, we could throw a party together and you can get fucked mercilessly by RNG.
I haven't played Mario Party with anyone before. All of my Mario Party experiences come from the single player modes. I'm not
Who's
gonna lie
that
to
like
you.
weirdly sexual girl in Avatar? I assume you immediately know who I'm talking about.
Eileen, I assume.
Eiley.
Yeah.
The fucking beach episode was written just for her. The creators knew what they were doing. You can't tell me they didn't. They knew.
I guess so.
They were cooking too.
They were cooking it up.
Straight up. I know my job entirely involves cooking and food, so I know a thing or two about cooking.
Who's
and
the
they were
Avatar
cooking.
waifu? Who's the prime Avatar waifu? I guess
Kiyoshi.
who?
Kiyoshi.
Who's that, Andrew?
That's the Avatar that is a woman.
That
Oh,
was an
Korra.
Avatar.
That's
There's
not
two
named
avatars.
Korra.
Two Avatar goes before Aang. So it goes
Okay.
Korra. If we're going backwards, it goes Korra, Aang, Roku, Kiyoshi.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, it's hard because like I know nothing about Azula's personality, but like
She's a crazy bitch.
she's got something going on. I do like crazy bitches, so maybe that's something. But, like,
Not this crazy. Not this crazy, Bradley.
Yeah, I don't know about this crazy. In the manga, there is a direct quote from her saying that
I'm sorry. Let's rewind for a second. There is not an Avatar manga. Fuck off. That's
Yes, there
not
is.
true.
there is an Avatar
No
manga.
way. I don't
Yes, there
fucking
is.
buy it.
There's a direct
Why?
sequel where even Zuko with Team
I've
Avatar go to fucking find his mom.
Yeah, I believe that there's a sequel manga. I thought the way you said like in the manga, it sounds like when people talk about an anime. Like there was no Avatar's not based on a manga. There's no fucking way.
Sure, buddy.
Also, that wasn't a manga. That was like a comic book, right? Because I know what you're talking about.
Potato,
Same
potato.
fucking thing.
It was in color. That's how you can tell it's not a manga.
Well,
The manga can be in color too. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, but it's marked in color specifically because usually it's not.
It's the same fucking thing.
whatever.
Yeah, in the Iron Man manga.
You shut up. You shut your mouth.
Look, manga
Honestly,
is just
I prefer-
Japanese comics.
Honestly, I prefer Spider-Man's portrayal in the manga rather than the movie.
Yeah.
Use that dirty bitch.
I'm just gonna start calling every comic book manga.
Yeah,
all
the
the
Plants
time
vs
now.
Zombies mangas are really good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Go on fucking
Um,
Twitter and start spamming
Scott
that shit.
Pilgrim. Well, Scott Pilgrim has an anime now, so maybe you can call the comic a manga.
I just watched the Scott Pilgrim anime.
It's really good, right?
Yeah,
Yeah?
it has its
Question mark?
highlights. You remember that thing that I said like 2 weeks ago about relating to pieces of shit people and
Oh, what
feeling
you related to
weird?
Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, huh. And I had to stop watching it. I'm just like, okay, maybe I gotta look
Oh
over
wait,
my
you didn't
life.
finish it?
No, I did finish it. I watched it
Oh,
to the
okay.
end. I got bored one day, and
Have you seen the movie or no?
I have not.
Or read the comic books at all?
I was going to read the comic books. I
Oh,
have
you had
not
an
read
interesting
any.
experience then. Do you know about like the thing?
What thing?
That the anime like does not follow the comic book or the movie at all. It like diverges from it.
Oh,
It's a misdirect. The first episode follows the movie up until when Scott dies fighting Matthew Patel. That doesn't happen in the movie in the comic book. The movie slash comic is about Scott the whole time. They threw a misdirect at you and made it about Ramona secretly.
fuck yeah, Ramona's cool. I love
Yeah, yeah,
Ramona.
no, I think both interpretations are really good. A lot of people kind of freaked out 'cause it's like, oh, it's woke. They got rid of the guy and they made the girl the main character. But it's like, fuck off. It's a fun alternate telling of the story. I was kind of initially like disappointed just because like I wanted a cool animated adaptation of the original story because I really liked the original story. But at the end of the day, what we got, I think, was really good.
Interesting. All right. I'm trying to tame a horse right
Oh,
now.
I guess spoilers. The plot of the fake Scott Pilgrim movie and the Scott Pilgrim anime is the real plot of Scott Pilgrim.
What?
Yes, the plot of the fake movie where Scott Pilgrim fights all the exes and stuff. That's the real plot of Scott Pilgrim. That's like part of that whole bit and why it's funny. Because the fake Scott Pilgrim movie they're making is the real Scott Pilgrim movie.
Oh, that makes sense. You were describing it, and I'm like, huh. That sounds like what happened. Like what they
You,
say in the fake Scott Pilgrim.
Yes, the whole thing was a meta bit.
hot take?
Sure.
What's your hot take?
I don't care for Scott Pilgrim.
Why not? What's wrong with
Never
Have you
Scott
seen
seen
it
Pilgrim?
it.
before?
Don't care for it.
You can't not care for it if you haven't seen it.
I've seen clips. I'm good.
You a movie. Listen, some movies you can see clips and be good, but a lot of movies are like the whole cohesive thing is one big piece of art, and you can't just base your opinion off clips. Scott Pilgrim is like a beautifully directed movie. Like it's just so good in so many ways. You have to see the whole product.
Yes. Gingy, watch all of Scott Pilgrim.
It's
right
time to
now.
review Scott Pilgrim for like the third time. Have I done it? I think I did it twice. I might have done it twice. Either for the second or third time. We're gonna have to make Gingy watch Scott Pilgrim and do a podcast about it.
All right, I don't know if I'd go that far. Are you
No, I'm
the
not saying you
person
have to be
who-
involved, Andrew. Don't worry. But
Thank God.
I would like it if you were.
Oh yeah, but we all both know how that's gonna end out.
I feel like you're the only member of the issue crew who has not appeared on that show once. Well, I guess maybe that's not true anymore because of Kang and Gingy. But that I will rectify. No, not Kang. Kang's been on. I will rectify that with Gingy soon. It won't be that hard. We almost had on once. We did. We recorded a whole episode and it got fucking lost.
Lost
We did.
media.
We did a BoJack Horseman season 1
Yeah.
with Kathy, and it just Demi Gloom was the editor of that show at the time, and she just didn't download the audio before it expired.
Look, it happens.
Speaking of
I don't
which, have you
blame
fucking
her.
heard from Kathy as of late, or did she completely just fucking disappear?
Yeah, she deleted herself from the internet. She's fine. She still talks to Demi Gloom, and I've heard she's doing well, but she's off the internet.
Oh wow, what a shocker.
I mean, I honestly think it's a good thing for her. And it sounds like she's doing better. She believes in non-binary people now. I've heard. That's nice.
That's surprising. Where's the Kathy I knew that was blatantly transphobic and homophobic?
There's probably still some of that in there, but at least now she believes in non-binary people. She probably still hates too cutes.
For good reason.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I agree with her.
Oh my fucking god.
I do.
Fucking trans gatekeeping. From people who aren't even fucking fuck off.
I think I'm allowed to speak on this.
Because you almost transitioned, that gives you authority.
I think I know what I'm talking about. You know, a lot of people in school still see me as a woman. They still see me as Miss Aubrey herself.
They still see you and you're like, yeah, yes, Queen, slay.
Yeah, they associate me with that. They don't associate me with Angie. There are people that are deathly afraid to call me by my first name.
Oh, did you never, like, clue your friends back in that you're not doing that shit anymore? You're just letting them call you that?
See, I tried. It just didn't work. They didn't believe it.
Oh. They're like,
the
nah,
same.
you're trans, fuck off. I
You're
mean, that's
true.
what I said initially, too, or I think.
A lot of it's the same thing with the gay thing. Like when I'm like, oh, I'm not gay.
I was
they
like,
were
we've been talking about this for years, and like suddenly you're dropping, not years, but like year, I think, and
yeah,
suddenly
it was like
you're
18
dropping
months, and then it's just out of nowhere, it just dropped entirely.
Like the conversation was being had about like the final stages of you changing it, like we were gonna have to change the name of Big Guy Little Guy because you wouldn't
Yep.
be a guy anymore, and then you were just like, nah.
And then
Angie's
just out of
here to
nowhere,
say.
it's just like, well, I guess we're going back to this. It's actually around the time that I started seeing my girlfriend, which is a little weird. So I never had to explain to her.
Some pussy. It was like being a man's sick, actually.
I was celibate for like 6 months, practicing abstinence. This is what no pussy does to a motherfucker. He becomes the bitches.
Trans. Can't fuck bitches, so you have to become the bitches.
So Riley, you must have transitioned a while ago then.
Maybe I should. I did run a pronoun experiment on Twitter at some point.
I vaguely remember you doing that.
Yeah, like I was having thoughts, you know, because it's like you hear about it so much. I'm sure a lot of people go through that where it's like maybe because like I've always said, and I still stick to the fact that like if God came down and was like, here is this button. If you press this button, you will instantly be transformed into a biological female with working female parts. I would probably press that button. But I'm not willing to go through the effort of manually changing my gender. Neither does people calling me her really make me feel anything.
See,
So,
I'm so thankful I'm not. I've always been thankful that I haven't been born a woman because I don't want to deal with periods. My emotional mood swings
yeah, you know
are
what?
already
Honestly,
terrible.
maybe I would think twice about pressing that button because of periods.
I was blessed. Are you the guy I was thinking of? Where's the guy that I was thinking of? Why is he not here?
You see, funnily enough, when I said that so confidently several times over several years, never really thought about the period thing.
I've
Starting to
always
rethink
thought
my
about it.
philosophy here.
I've always thought of it. It's always been in my mind. The frame rate is dropping like a bitch, and that is the only issue with this area.
All right, Gingy. So, okay, let's see if we can get a reasonable answer out of you. Probably not, because you're not one to play along. I know you wouldn't just do it. I'm not even gonna ask you that. How much money would it take for you to press that button?
I flat out wouldn't. I am perfectly happy and content with myself right now.
Oh my god.
But like, imagine you're perfectly fine and happy and content. But like, imagine if you had like $10 billion, and all you had to do was get a vagina.
Nope.
Wow, you are the most fun person I've ever had a conversation with. I sure bet you got invited to tons of parties when you were younger.
Oh yeah, I
Gingy's
mean RPG
not
parties
willing to
on that
play
adventure
along
quest. Let's
with
go.
anything.
Oh my god.
Although
Riley.
what's absolutely fun and just amazing is to play a game of Call of Duty with people legitimately glitching themselves out of the fucking wall, and there is nothing that you can do, and they kill you
Like
every
they're doing
time.
it on purpose?
Yeah, on purpose. Like I know exactly where this motherfucker is, and I'm throwing fucking grenade launchers, sticky grenades, what have you, on him. It's not killing him, and he's shooting me through the fucking wall.
You can tell Andrew doesn't care about the conversation because he just had Link stare into the camera for 2 minutes and then start slowly walking up the stairs.
Because we're about to meet the character. We're about to meet her, Riley.
Oh,
It's
okay. I
Paya,
didn't know.
not Paya. Maybe it is Paya. Her name is Paya. She's
Aya.
definitely terrified of men.
A man? Oh no.
Is that a Sheikah Slate? Could you be the hero my grandmother told me about? What was his name? Lynn.
Linda.
Yeah. Linda, hero of the feminism.
That it's not that I forgot. I'm just bad with speaking. As for me, my name is Pi.
My
Oh,
name
my name's
is who?
Paya.
My name is what? My name is
Dumb faggot.
Simon Belmont.
Yeah, no, you can't get it out. Ah, bitch. You can't get it out because I decided that I was gonna be a bitch. It's crazy. You're talking about a song that's lost media. That song does not exist.
That's true. It only exists via us making jokes about it.
Yeah. Ooh, I got it out. I was going to say that easily seeing out it's my own name alone. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother's been waiting for your return ever since I was little. Please hurry inside. She writes in her diary about how much she likes Link. The only
Andrew.
issue is Zelda.
Andrew, can you imagine for a second if I became a rapper and I was like, hey guys, my rapper name is Sonic the Hedgehog. Do you think that would fly?
Yeah. Jelly Roll exists. Jelly Roll stole his name from someone and he exists.
Oh my fucking god.
Because to give you the context, Gingy, Andrew briefly considered making his rap name Simon Belmont,
That's not the story.
like the Castlevania character.
That's not the story at all.
Wait, I thought that was
That's
the story.
It's not even close what that is.
I
No.
thought that was gonna be your rapper name, and you made your fucking Slim Shady cover as like your big drop.
No. That's how you know that the song was never even gonna be. The plan was never in fruition at all.
You definitely told me you were planning this.
No, I didn't, because I didn't like the song. The song never released. The song.
No, the song never released, but as you were making the song, that was the
The
intent.
song is an AI cover of Eminem.
It's not an AI cover, it's your voice.
Bro, Riley, I'm sorry to tell you this. I did not write a single lyric. I took a video from someone else and I just sung their song.
What?
That song isn't even mine.
Nah, you're changing the narrative. You're definitely changing the. Because we had an argument about the merits of Simon Belmont as a rap name. It might have even been in DMs. I would go and find it, but I'm sure you're already working on deleting it.
No. Hold on, Riley. I got this. If my name was written in 2021, I will send you the song that I pirated.
Okay.
And if you pay attention even in the slightest, for the first minute, it's the exact same thing that I said because I stole the song.
Okay, Andrew, if you're confident about this, I need you to say right now that you will, if you start deleting DMs as I read them, you will give me $5 USD.
I'm not giving you $5
Can you make that
USD.
promise? Well, then all you have to do is not delete the DMs. Then.
Well, I'm not scrolling all the way up just to find some DMs of something
Okay,
that
well, I use the search function like a smart person. So I apparently sent you. You asked me what Jason's last name was, and my response was, "Who? My name is what? My name is My name is Simon Belmont." And your response was, "Oh, you will understand in the future. I just have to put shit into play for the name to make
I didn't
sense."
because I realized it was a shitty idea.
Okay, but yes, that was your plan, though. That's what all I was saying is when you were doing the song,
This is not
that
the
was the
plan. I mean,
initial
it was kind
intent
of, but
was
it's
for your
not.
name to be Simon Belmont.
No. Simon, yes. The last name, no. That was just a placeholder.
Okay, rebranding your. Let's keep going. See if I can defeat you. Rebranding
We're
yourself
like
under a name.
5 minutes over.
Well, let me finish reading the DMs, you fuck, and then we'll end.
Oh my god.
Andrew, don't fucking rush me, okay? It's not my fault that your
I'm rushing
schedule's
you.
fucked.
Riley, these
Uh,
videos can only be a certain size before they don't get accepted into the drive.
it's fine. We'll figure it out. Rebranding yourself under a name copyrighted by Capcom. I'm not calling you Simon. And then you say, no, the name Simon actually comes from an alter ego, and the way I've branded the shit has been Simon Belmont. Two N's
Man,
and an E that doesn't belong. Okay, so you make it different with different spelling. And I said, pretty sure that's still suable, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that was the conversation, basically. So you said, so it was your intent for that to become your name, and you said Belmont was part of it too.
wow, I really don't care.
Well, Andrew, you're. I really don't care. Fuck off. Well, you were
I
wrong, as it
don't.
turns out.
It doesn't matter, because I don't fucking care, because this whole fucking thing is stupid.
Well, it's the court of public opinion, okay? Let us know in the comments how much of a bitch
How much you
Andrew is.
really don't care either.
How silly Andrew is for spreading lies and slander on the internet.
Oh no, I spread lies and slander on the internet. I'm so terrible of a person. I'm
Yes, that's
going.
true.
We're never gonna upload these videos, and it's gonna be lost media, and Riley's gonna fucking bitch and moan about it because I have the files, and I just won't ever upload. I won't ever send them to him.
Fuck off.
I'll upload them myself and then private the video.